Yo, what is up, y'all? Travis here. I am back for a new episode of Tappin In. So, for this new video of Tappin In, I wanted to do a singer. A singer I haven't. So, I've heard a couple songs of his before. I haven't heard a full album from him though. I haven't heard a whole lot of songs from him. Yeah, I've heard of him before. I've heard a couple songs here and there. I've heard him kind of featured on certain songs, certain projects and stuff. Like he was on Justin Bieber's album this year, and he was on some more songs in the past. I've heard, but I haven't heard a full album from him till right now. And he just dropped a project Friday. So my thought was, I decided to finally check out a full length project from him. I'm doing that, and I decided to do it for a new episode of Tappin In. So, to give my first thoughts on him, my first impressions of him, I think that he is a very interesting artist. I think he has a way of he combines R&B with he combines it with just these different sounds where it's like R&B essence still, but he combines it with these indie, almost like indie rock sounds. And I think that's so interesting because his voice and his vocals are very R&B esque, but the sounds is like indie rock sounds, and just shit like that. My thoughts on this project was, well, first off, my thoughts on this album are, I enjoyed it. I think this project was great. Each song had its own sound. Each song had its own essence. Each song had its own just kind of had its own style. Each song had a foundation of R&B, but he just combined these riffs and sounds that just sounded great, and some of the vocals were kind of, certain songs at some point, some of the vocals were kind of hard to understand, and some of it felt kind of strained some, but for the majority of the project, he sounded really fine, and he sounded good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought this project was an enjoyable listen. He's a great artist. He has a great sound going for him. My favorite track from the project he dropped on Friday was a Yamaha. That track, dude, is incredible. That is exactly the sound I think he tries to have. I think that song pretty much sums up his entire sound. Because that track was the pure, just R&B combined with indie, indie rock. I think that sound, and he had indie rock sounds throughout, and he had indie pop sounds. But for the especially the first few tracks, were very, very, very indie pop like influenced. But he has a very R&B sound, like vocally. So yeah, he has a very good sound going for him. I think he's an incredible artist. It was very, very cool to hear a full project from him for the first time. And y'all can comment down below y'all's thoughts. Y'all can comment some more song suggestions from him. I'll be sure to go back and check out his other albums for sure. And yeah, I thought this was a great album. I thought this was a great project. I thought he's a very interesting artist who I think has a good sound, I think, going for him. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have to really say. I hope you guys enjoyed this. For sure he has a listener. So yeah, man. Cool to hear from him. It's great to hear from him for the first time. And yeah, so y'all comment down below. How do y'all feel about this? Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all enjoy him? Do y'all not? Comment some more songs to go back and hear from him down below. See you guys soon. Have a great night. Stay safe. All that great stuff. Don't gotta keep saying it. Don't gotta keep saying it. Don't gotta keep saying it. See you guys soon. And goodbye.